Financial abuse is real, and unfortunately, it's all too common. It's also something that people aren't talking about enough. We talk a lot about stay at home moms or work from home moms, moms who have made the decision to work less to support the demands of raising children and having a family. But we don't talk about all of the things financially that can be going on behind the scenes and how a husband's behavior can quickly become coercive or controlling. And it's important to kind of recognize when this is happening to you. If you've been, put on a strict budget or berated for your spending, or you feel like you aren't able to make the decisions for yourself or for your children that you need to make because he's watching the way you spend like a hawk or judging you for the things that you're doing, making constant comments about how you spend money, how you waste money, when really all you're trying to do is make sure that all the needs are supplied within the home. That's abusive, it's controlling, it's coercive, and it can be really difficult, especially in these cases where you've worked less and he's become the primary breadwinner, especially over the years as you've had children and those the differences between your incomes have increased. You can feel like it's even more difficult to get a divorce, or that you don't have the money to retain your own counsel, or that you're going to have more problems. And I think in those cases, it's often important to be able to be prepared to take a sort of more aggressive stance. And not that this is always the answer, but I've had some luck getting advances on attorney's fees in an initial hearing that we call in Virginia a pendente lite hearing. Pendente lite is Latin for while the litigation is pending. And though I think these things are called different things in all sorts of different states, it's a temporary hearing where you can have an opportunity to get child and spousal support to kind of help tide you over while the litigation is pending. It's not full equitable distribution or division of the assets, but it is a way of getting some support in place. And if you do that, if you act a little more aggressively at the front end and secure that support in the early days, then it can put you in a stronger position to be able to withstand the continued litigation. Because in cases where there's a big disparity in income between the parties, one of the ways that I see these coercive, abusive, controlling husbands trying to continue to control the narrative is through abusive litigation. So you don't want to find yourself in that situation, and you definitely want to act quickly and sometimes even a little aggressively to make sure that you don't end up without resources and without the ability to defend yourself for this sustained litigation.